What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Where's Waldo? Back at it again with another video. Now, today we're going to talk about the STG-44 viable meta loadout. Now, there's a lot of ways you can pimp this weapon out. Most of the time, you see this as like a close range weapon. This one is the off the ground loot, but most of the time people use it as long range gun. And like I said, there's plenty of ways you can make this gun a meta, but I'm gonna show you my meta and the fastest TTK and long range for it. And yeah, let's jump right into the video. So as you guys can see, I'm just rocking that tiger skin camo on my weapon, and yeah, it's pretty nice. You can do what you want. You can go to the store and buy whatever skin you want, but this is what I decided to do with it. It's pretty dope though. I like it. But anyway, let's talk about the attachments. Now, most people don't even play Vanguard, man, and because they think it's a bad game, and most people just play use the Vanguard guns because of Warzone and stuff like that. And this is how they get you. Most all the Cold War and Call of Duty guns have 5 attachments, but the Vanguard guns have 10 attachments. So they're trying to like force people to use the overpowered guns. I mean, it's good for Warzone, but at the same time, if you don't have Vanguard, it's gonna take a long time to use these strong guns. But yeah, these guns are freaking. They're maxed out, man. Like they're overpowered. It's ridiculous. I remember when I first started seeing these guns, man. I couldn't believe there's 10 attachments. But anyway, we're gonna talk about the muzzle. So for the muzzle, we have the MX silencer. It's diverse excess gases to reduce noise and muzzle flash while effectively extending the barrel length. So basically that gives you sound suppression, which keeps the gun quieter, horizontal recoil control, less bounce from left and right, vertical recoil control, less bounce up and down, so that means that's going to stay right in that middle of that sweet spot, and damage range. This meta build for the STG 44, this is for long range. So yes, you need damage range for sure on that. You don't need aim down sight speed because you're not trying to go close quarters with a long range weapon. That's what you have your SMG for. And then you don't want sprint to fire as well because you're not going to be firing and trying to pull this gun out really quick. It's a long range gun. So you just run MX silencer for the muzzle. Those are the pros and that I just mentioned, and the cons are only aim down, sight speed, sprint to fire. The pros are the sound suppression, horizontal recoil control, vertical recoil control, and damage range. So, yeah, for the muzzle, you can run MX silencer. For the barrel, we have the VDD 760mm 05V. This long barrel improves stability for accurate marksmanship, but is less flexible at close range. It even tells you in the title it's not good at close range. You don't want this at close range. You want it at long range to be viable. So that's why you have all long range capability on here. So the pros are highly accurate and controllable. That means the gun is accurate while firing and it has less recoil. Damage range, you got more damage range on this weapon as well. Reduced scope sway and gun bob. That means when somebody's shooting at you and it's actually hitting you and making damage on you, you're not going to sway a lot. You're going to still stay on target. And then bullet velocity, you get that more TTK at long range. The only cons to this are sprint to fire speed. Like I said previously, you don't need that. Aim, fire, movement speed, you don't need that as well. You're not going to try to run up to people quick. You're not trying to move with this weapon unless you're stationary on like mounted or something. You're not trying to aim and walk with this thing unless you're in a sweet spot like a roof or something. And then hip fire accuracy, you're not trying to hip fire this. Those are the cons. So there's not really bad cons to it. All the pros are good. And that's for the barrel, the VWD 760mm 05B. For the optic, we have the G16 2.5, a small compact scope offering 2.5 times magnification to extended camera range. This is like the 3-point. This is like the 3-point magnification from Modern Warfare and Cold War. It's the same thing. 2.5 magnification. It gives you that sweet in the middle. It's not too how do you say it? It's not too zoomed in and it's not too zoomed out. It's right in the middle. Gives you more accuracy. You want more accuracy with this weapon system. Compact scope, so it's just right in the middle. Like I said, It's right in that sweet spot, and then recoil control has it stops the weapon from jumping a lot. And like I said, the only con is aim down sight speed. You don't need that, so this is pretty good. My bad. Okay, for stock we have the Constance Tactical. So the Constance Tactical is specialized stock that improves movement while aiming, also helps improve accuracy for the initial shots when firing. So the aim walking movement speed, you can make up for some of that. That's the pro, and then the aim walking steadiness, you can make up for that. So if you worrying about aim walking, then this is the stock to run, because this is gonna actually produce a little bit more of that aim walking. That if you guys are missing some of that, an initial fire and recoil, that means the first couple shots you let off is gonna be a lot of what do you call it? Less recoil, so it's gonna help you and it's gonna work out. The only cons is sprint to fire, you don't need that, and hip fire, and that's pretty much it. So the Constance Tactical is a pretty good one. You can use this one as well, but it has hip fire, movement speed cons. This is probably the best one to run, the weighted one, though, I believe. But yeah, we have the Constant Tactical for the stock. For the underbarrel, we have the M1941 hand stop, and it's the hand stop assist when aiming and weapon control when firing. So the pros is vertical recoil control and horizontal recoil control, and boom, that's pretty much self-explanatory. The gun's gonna stay right in that sweet spot in the middle. Less bounce left and right, and less bounce up and down, and then hip fire accuracy is the only con. That's not bad. So that's for the underbarrel. For the magazine, we have the 7.62 Gorenko 50 round max. It equips much smaller caliber rounds for greatly increased control, mobility, and reduced power. Offers increased concealment when firing, so you get some of that recoil control accuracy. That's good for a long range gun. You get movement speed, so you can move a little bit quicker with it. Aim down sight speed if you want to make up for that aim down sight speed. And then the fire rate as well, so that TTK is a little bit quicker. And only cons is the damage and the bullet penetration. Um, just looking through these real quick. Probably don't want that. Recoil control accuracy. Yeah, this is still the best one, guys. The only con is the damage and the bullet penetration, but you can see it's only a little bit, so that's what I would run for our magazine, a 7.62 Gorenko 50 round mag. For the what do you call it, ammunition, we're running Linton. It's these bullets, pack additional powder for increased muzzle velocity. The pros is bullet velocity, no cons. I mean faster TTK with this, so that's why you run Linton. Polymer grip, sturdy grip that reduces aim penalty from incoming gunshots for the rear grip. Pros, flinch resistance and accuracy and recoil control during sustained fire. So when you get a shot at, you're not going to bounce and flinch as much, and then you get a little bit more accuracy and recoil control when you're laying down fire. That's for rear grip. Um, for the first perk, you have Nerves of Steel. It's increased accuracy when injured. So if you get shot at, your accuracy and recoil while injured is going to increase. That's the pro, and there's no cons, so that's good. And fully loaded, you start with max starting ammo, and that's for the perk 2. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Muzzle MX silencer, barrels VDD 760mm 05B, G16 2.5 optic, Constance tactical stock, Nerves of Steel perk, fully loaded perk for perk 2, Nerves of Steel for perk 1, polymer grip for rear grip, magazine 7.62 Gorenko 50 round magazine, Linton for the ammunition, and this M1941 hand stop running barrel. That's pretty much it, guys. In future videos, I'll show you the more. I'm still working on the mechanics and how to set the videos. I'll show you more. Every time I make a loadout or a class setup, I'll show you the actual gun and how it works in the during gameplay. I just got, like I said, the tiger camo with this. I got a little reticle, small reticle. I used to like the little fancy reticles until I realized that you can't even see. Like sometimes when you're shooting, you can't see around the reticle, so that's why I just run the skinniest reticle you can. And then the charm, the stickers, and all that is self-explanatory. But yeah, guys, this is my setup for my Vanguard, STG 44 Tiger, and yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Alright, it's your boy, where's Waldo bit? You guys take it easy and have a good one. I'm out.